I wanted to do a couple subtraction with regrouping problems. I'm using this really fun website that lets you use manipulatives to do your math problems. I will send or include this website's address in the description in this video. First thing you need to know when you're doing subtraction with regrouping, hard to say, is that on this side you have tens and on this side you have ones. And sometimes when I was in the classroom, I would even have the kids kind of draw an imaginary line between the tens and the ones just to keep their thinking straight. The other thing you want to know is that I would love for you to always start your subtraction with the ones side. So first you do 3 minus 5. And if you've been paying attention, oopsie daisy, the last several years of your life, you know that you cannot start with 3. Let's pretend these are cookies. 3 cookies and give me 5 of them. Start with 3, subtract 5. Can't do it. So this is what you need to do, is you need to go next door and you need to regroup. Regroup means to take what you already have and group it in a new way. Okay, so right now, next door, you have 3 tens. 1, 2, 3. See that? 3 tens. If you were to regroup, you could take one of your tens away, and let's do the selectee tool right down here, hand tool. Put your 10 away and turn it into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 ones. So now using a pen, let's do the same thing. Take one of your tens away, change it to 2 tens, and now you need to move your other 10 over here on the one side. You've got 10 extra ones. You've got 10 ones and 3 ones. So instead of saying, I've got 3, you've got to say, now I have 13 on the one side. And this is a little sloppy, and I apologize, but I hope the actual moving around of the blocks helps. So now you've got 13 ones. I see 10 down here, and I see 3 up here. 13 minus 5, and that part's very easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, cross that out, 5. So what's left over? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Another trick I have the kids use is put a dot on it. Or if this were in the classroom and you got to use blocks, you could touch everyone you count. 1, 2. You see how I can't mess up now? 3, 4. If you don't do that, you'll mess up. 5, 6, 7, 8. So 13 minus 5 is 8. Now we get to do the tens. You've got 2 tens minus 2 tens. Well, goodness, that's pretty easy. Minus 2 tens is 0 tens. So 33 minus 25 is 8. Let's do another one. Okay. Let's do 40. Let's do it in the middle this time, see if I can be a little bit more neat and tidy with how I make my math problem. Minus 21. Minus. Okay. Let's do our little fake of invisible line. You're starting on the ones side. You have 0 cookies, or 0 ones, excuse me, and you want to take away one of your ones. Well, sorry, Charlie, you can't do that. There's only 0 of them. That tells you in your brain that you've got to start regrouping. So let's set up our tens, knowing good and well we're going to need to regroup them. 4 tens, right here. That's how I know 4 tens. And I'm going to trade that in. I'm going to get rid of one of my tens and trade it in for 10 ones. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now to do that using your math problem, let's pretend you don't have 10s and 1s sitting in front of you. You would cross off your 4, change it and turn it into 3 10s, right here, 3 10s. You're scooting one of your 10s over and sliding it in right there. Or some kids don't like that. They'd rather cross off the 0 because there's no longer 0, 1, 10 ones. They'd rather change it into 10 ones like that. And you see we've got 10 ones right here. Now the rest is super easy on this part. 10 ones minus 1 1. Use your little hand tool and count how many you have left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have 9 left. Okay, 9 ones. Let's see what we've got going on over on the 10 side. 3 10s minus 2 10s. This one's my favorite part when you get to cross them off. Minus 2 10s. Minus 2 10s. All right, we have 1 10 left. So the answer is 19. Let's try one last one and then I will leave you alone. I promise. Let's go down here. 72, 7 10s, 2 1s, minus 23. Okay. So, right down the middle, you've got 2 cookies, 2 1s. And I say, hey, can I have 3 of your cookies? You say, no way, Jose, I can't give you that. I only have 2. So in order to, be a swell pal and share with me, you can make your 10s. We've got 7 10s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right there. You see that? And we are going to regroup. So we are going to say adios to one of the 10s, take away one of the 10s, and change it into 10 1s. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So to do that, pretending like you don't have the blocks, you would just take away one of the 10s and make it 1 smaller, so now it's 6, and move that 10 over here. So you don't have 2 1s anymore. You actually have 12 1s. So the 2 from before plus 10 more is 12 1s, okay? 12 minus 3, that part's easy peasy. Cross off 1, 2, this one, 3. How many do you have left? Remember, touch every one that you move or that you're counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 left. You have 9 left over. Phew. Let's see what we do on the other side, on the 10s. 6 10s. We used to have 7, but we shared and moved one of our 10s over to the one side. 6 10s minus 2 10s. This part's so easy. Watch. Minus 2 of them. Cross it off. So how many are left? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 10s left over. So the answer is 49. And remember, when you're counting up answers like this, I see that the answer is 49. Let's pretend I can't see that. How would I count this properly? When I used to teach first grade, some of the children would do this. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130. The answer is 130. Or they might do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. The answer is 13. You have to be super careful when you're counting up tens and ones blocks. First thing is to use the trick where you move it. 10. And when you're touching a 10, count by tens. 20, 30, 40. And then when you begin to count the ones, you count by ones. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, oh cool, 49. So you have to switch your counting from tens to ones when you count up tens and ones. I hope that makes sense. Let me know if you need any other help with anything else, please.